Yes.
You put it to your YouTube.
Hey, everybody. Yeah.
Try redoing it.
How am I supposed to do that?
Like, redoing it.
Hold on, y'all.
Mom, it's not on. That's why it wasn't working.
You're so silly. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Gotta stop it by pressing the little red dot.
Okay.
And then redo it. Yep, see?
Okay. Hey, everybody! Oh, my goodness. You're so damn silly. It's not doing it anymore.
Well, I gotta take my hay back.
He's so silly.
It's still on?
Mm-hmm.
He got scared when I said, hey.
Hold on, y'all. Happy birthday, reality!
Make sure you hear your bells out because she's gonna call you again.
Hey guys, I was trying to get this little thing to work that's holding my phone up. So y'all talk amongst yourselves while I try to get it to work for me.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Let me go up. Okay. Hey Tony. Hey Lavonia. Hey Trucker. Wait on your DoorDash. Okay. Hey Tamia. Hey Reality. Hey Kay. Hey Newt. Hey Kai. Hey Sequoia. Hey Kim. Hey Kristen. Hey Nino.
Hey.
She got crowned and coat tonight. Oh shit.
Whoa. Brian ain't fighting.
Okay. You already know.
Brian ain't fighting your own family though.
Hey Ottawa. Hey Mama. Hey Simple. Hey Miss D. Hey Quan.
Don't be minutes I sent you.
Okay. Hey Tay Tay. Hey Suki. Hey Jakia.
She ain't swinging on the babies.
Hey Reality. Happy birthday. Hey Louisiana Cajun girl. Trying to make sure I say hey to everybody. Hi. Oh my goodness. Don't ask where that girl at, talking shit ass little girl. Don't wonder where she is. She is. Hey sweetie. Yes, Tony. So guys, don't forget to close the door as you come in, and welcome to another night of creepy ass story time. So I received a gift from a friend, from a family member today, and I received a lot of gifts from a few family members, but the one that I received today is it's the I've been missing for a while. Yes, Sky, you've been missing for a while. I think I'm buzzed maybe while I was out there. You so silly. Up under the sink where it always be. Look, she's about to put some respect on my name. Girl, nobody got time for your talking shit ass. Okay, so one of my family members, Miss Tay Tay, sent me a gift today. And I got other gifts that I'm going to show you guys. But this gift in particular, I wanted all of us to name this creepy soul. You know what I'm saying? This is a creepy, I guess, if soul that just, entered our presence. So, everybody say hey to our creepy ass family member. Do everybody see him? Yes. Do everybody see him? So, okay. So, in order for our creepy ass relative to say hello to everybody, you guys have got to get into your camera. You got to get into your camera, or get into your phone, or close to the TV, or wherever. Because you playing too much, little thing. You just turn away too much from me. Okay. So we're going to name him, but I want everybody to meet him. So in order for our creepy family member to speak, you have to get really close to your TV. Like really close. Like really, really close. Like really close. Or your streaming device. However you're looking at me, thank you, Toots. However you're looking at me or watching this right now, you have to get really, really close in order for him to say hello. So if you want him to say hello, get close. Are you close? Are y'all close? Are y'all close? Are y'all... No, you can't get out. The family says no. No, the family says no. The family says no. They not staring. But... Okay, yes, we are going to lock you up. There's no help for you. We're not letting you out. That is it. No. No, that is it. No. No. Hush, you can't get out. No more getting out. Don't be asking. No, they not. No. No. So, we're going to come up with a name for him. Yeah, because he don't like being locked up. But, you know, we got to keep them souls locked up. So, he don't like being locked up. As you can hear, he didn't like being locked up. So we got to name him. I was thinking Helter Skelter, but we can vote on it. You guys can throw it in the chat what name you think will be good for Chucky Jr. Annabelle to the 10th power. You know, whatever name you think would be good for our creepy little family member. For our creepy little family. No, they can't help a poor soul. No. They're not staring at you now. Okay. So, hush. We're going to put you back here so the family can see you and kind of get an idea what they want to name you. So, this is our creepy little fucking relative, y'all. So, welcome to Storytime, you guys. So, if you are in here and you ain't went over and boop, 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 close the door, we're going to have some problems. Another one. I can't with you, man. I can't with you. So, yeah. So, we finna go ahead and start this story time. I just had to introduce y'all to y'all creepy ass relative. Y'all got time to figure out. Yes, Kay. Y'all got time to figure out what y'all want to call him while we on here. Not Tay Tay, I'll take you out of here. Leave Tay Tay alone. Thank you, Tay Tay. All right, you guys. So if you guys are ready, you got your snacks, your DoorDash, your shot glasses, everything you need. Can I make a painting for you? Yes, you can make a painting for me and send it to me. Sure, you sure can. You sure can. I put it up. Sure will. Put it up in the house. We'll find somewhere for it. But this is one of the gifts that I got for my anniversary, you guys. I got tons more that came from other relatives and everything. But, Nino, I want to say thank you to you personally, because Nino went all out to make sure that the creepy room be creepy as fuck for us, y'all. So, thank you, Nino. I greatly appreciate it. I love you, bro. You know, we down like 4 flat tires, baby. So, yeah, we finna go ahead and get this story time started. So if you guys are ready to start the story tonight, go ahead and thumbs up the live, thumbs up the chat. Leave him alone before he fall off the damn bed. Then you gotta have to. When the soul come out of there, you stand in this damn house by yourself. When the soul come out of that damn doll in that cage, you and whoever the fuck he got inside of him gonna be here. Nope. I put a spell on him to tell him to shut the hell up.
Stinking leg, do the stinking leg, do the stinking leg, do the stinking leg. Ah.
He was getting it too.
Y'all uncle's like hella crunk on a fucking Friday. But yes, went all out, y'all. So y'all will see the creepy room Monday. I'm gonna be working on it this whole weekend, getting everything put into place like I want it. And then Monday, y'all will see the room that we have for our creepy story time, as well as our relative who shall be named by that time, hanging from the fucking ceiling because he can't go nowhere. He's not allowed to leave. We keeping that creepy ass soul right there.
You doing this stapler?
Now, if he want to bite the shit out of you right about now, you'll have a heart attack.
He did. Let's take a leg.
Oh my god, that Balls Jones.
Oh, Steak it McGee.
You got shot tonight. Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Reality. You shouldn't even be on here if you got shot, girl. Your ass should be in an emergency room somewhere. All right, you guys. I ain't seen. I ain't got no thongs. I ain't got no thongs. What'll be good tonight? Talk to your dad about it. If it's got anything to do with food, you need to go over there and talk to your dad about it.
You'll be good tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be good tonight. You'll be good tonight.
Repeat that.
You'll be good tonight.
All right, you guys. So, our first story tonight has Miss D, Roxana, and Trina. Miss D, Roxana, and Trina. This is you guys' story. So if you guys are here, roll call. Can I get my people here? Are y'all here? Not Mr. Jangles.
I'm lost too, so I'm not tested.
Is it back? Still turning. I don't know why. I'm sorry, y'all. I just keep freezing like that. I'm trying to fix it. Give me a second. Is it better, guys?
It has cut off in that process of time.
Nah, I thought my internet went out. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm trying to get everything together for the story night tonight. Y'all got Miss D, Roxana, and Trina. Are they in the building? I'm looking for Trina, Trena. That Trina.
Testing.
That's an aluminum bar.
Oh, what? Huh?
Oh my goodness, y'all are best. Okay, so here we go. Miss D, Roxana, and Trina. This is you guys' story. Now, if you're just getting in, don't forget to close the door when you come in. Thumbs up the live. Y'all know that's what I mean when I say close the door. Thumbs up the live. I greatly appreciate it. All right, you guys. So our first story has Miss D, Roxana, and Trina. This is you guys' story. So Miss D has her own home, and Trina is her daughter, but she's older. She don't live in the house with Miss D. And Roxana is her cousin. They were always close. They was always like this. They was close in age, so their families always bought them like matching outfits and shit like that, like they was twins when they really weren't twins. But they always hung up on each other. You seen one, you seen the other one. So one day Miss D was at the house cleaning up her house, and she heard some commotion going on outside. So she looks out the window to see what the hell is going on, and she hears the sheriff putting the people next door to her out. Like, they are taking their shit out of the house. The lady next door is screaming, "Don't touch my stuff, put my stuff down." But when the sheriff show up, boo-boo, that means your ass had enough time to move the fuck out, and you didn't do it in a timely manner. So now the sheriff is here to throw your shit straight out of the house. So that's what she saw. She saw all her stuff being thrown out and everything. This lady's stuff being thrown out. She's screaming at them, "Put my shit down, put my shit down." But the sheriff is throwing that shit out the house left and right. Everything hit the goddamn ground. So, of course, Miss D get on the phone and she called and let Trina know, like, "Girl, you better get over here, girl. They letting me know got some good shit. They putting her ass out. The sheriff is out putting her out, honey. She is acting a fool. Like, girl, get your ass over here. She got some expensive looking shit and this stuff. And she gonna leave tonight, so we can go on and get it." So Trina like, "Okay, cool. Is it all right if I bring Roxanne over there with me?" Like, "Hell yeah, because Roxanne probably gonna need some too." "All right, cool." So around like 7:30, 8 o'clock, the lady had spent half the day out there going through the shit, trying to get as much as she could in her car because it would happen like so quick for her. So she was trying to get as much as she could, into her car. She got what she could. It got dark. She left. By that time, Trina and them rolling up. They see all the stuff when they pull up. They like, that's a lot of nice looking shit. So they go over there. Of course, when they pull up in Miss D yard, she already outside looking like a goddamn cat burglar. She got her little black skull cap on, her flashlight. She's like, bitch, you ready to go? Like, okay. Let's do this. So they get up and Miss D, she gets up, she goes around and looks and makes sure ain't none of the neighbors looking at her, and then they go into the yard and they start going through the stuff. Now, Miss D said the lady had a lot of nice stuff, but she took a lot of stuff with her. But all they could really find out there was this big ass mirror. This mirror, it was like gold on the sides, like them big ass, them big ass mirrors from back in the day your grandma used to have. She had all kind of like pieces hanging from it. It was just big as shit. You know what I'm saying? So she seen this mirror. She like, oh my God. Look at that mirror, girl. That mirror could be worth some money. Like, look at the craftsmanship around it. Like, that looks old. Like, that shit could be, you know what I'm saying? So she like, help me get this mirror. So Roxanne and Trina help Miss D get the mirror, and they bring the mirror into the house. Miss D was like, did y'all see anything out there y'all wanted? They were like, nah. Everything that was out there was really like personal stuff, paperwork or old purses that was tore up with pockets, holes on the inside. So they were like, nah, we ain't really see nothing we want, but I'm glad you was able to find this mirror. She was like, girl, yes. Now I can see my whole self when I try my clothes on and everything. Girl, I can't wait to get in front of this mirror. So they were like, laughing at her because she had like a mirror, the bathroom mirror. You only see like from here up in the bathroom mirror unless you just got one of them big ass bathroom mirrors that's like fucking tall as shit. You back up, you know what I'm saying? You can see yourself. So she couldn't wait. They bring the mirror in the house. They like, where you want us to put it? She's like, bring it in my room. Sit it against this wall right here. They put it against the wall. They're like, you sure they gonna fall? She's like, nah, it's not gonna fall. They look real nice right now. Like, she steps into the mirror. She look at herself. She's like, oh yes, I like this. I can see my whole body. They laughing at me. All right, mama, well, we finna get ready to go. You need anything else? She's like, nah, I'm fine, baby. Y'all go on and handle y'all bid and do what y'all gotta do. So Trina and Roxanne leave. Trina and Roxanne leave. So when they leave, Miss D is like, closing the door, locking the door up and everything, turn the lights out all over the house. She go in her bedroom, close her bedroom door, turn her light on. She go straight into her closet. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try on so much stuff just to see how it looked. Like, she was just pulling out dresses and stuff out the closet. And she put on the first dress and she went and stood in the mirror and she looked at herself and she's like, ooh, I like this. I just don't like how it kind of sticks out over here. She was critiquing the first dress. The second dress she put on, she was like looking at it, and then she, found herself like staring at one part of the dress in the mirror for a long fucking time. She was just staring like, what the hell? Like something was wrong with the dress, but when she looked at the dress, wasn't nothing wrong with the dress. But I guess, like, to her, this mirror had like supervision. It could zoom in on stitches and shit on the dress. And she seen it. She was like, okay. Then she go to the third dress. When she get to the third dress, she like, oh my god, it's like one of those flowy dresses where you can spin, and the dress, the bottom part comes up and spin with you. So she had on one of those little dresses, and she spent in the dress, and she turned around and looked at herself in the mirror, and her body kept spinning. Even though she's looking at the mirror, she can see her reflection still spinning. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And she like, what the fuck? She had to look at herself like, am I doing that? And she looked at the reflection, and it's back to her, just standing there. She thought it was a little weird, but she was like, maybe it's just me. She didn't want to try on no more dresses. She put her dresses up. Every time she walked by the mirror, she noticed it was weird. She said when she walked past the mirror, it was as if her shadow, her reflection would lag. Like, she would walk by, and after she's out of the mirror, she would catch like a corner of herself just now coming out of the mirror, like it lagged. And she thought maybe I'm tripping. Like, that shit, your reflection ain't supposed to do that. So she thought maybe she was tripping. The next day, Trina called and asked her mom, how the mirror going? She was like, girl, that mirror showed my whole body. I love it. She was like, but something, I think something's wrong with the mirror. And she was like, what do you mean something's wrong with the mirror? She was like, at first when I was looking in the mirror at the dresses, I could see like the stitching on the dresses. She was like, but you shouldn't see that in a regular mirror. You know what I'm saying? From a distance, I was standing in front of the mirror, and Trina was like, mama, it's just a mirror. It's not nothing serious. And she was like, no, another thing that happened. She was like, I was turning around in the mirror, looking at the dress in the mirror, and I was turning around. She said, next thing I know, when I stopped, my reflection kept turning around and kept spinning in the dress. She was like, and then I looked down at myself to see if I was still spinning. And when I looked back up in the mirror, it was, my reflection was back to itself. Trina like, Mama, you been drinking today? Girl, I ain't had no damn alcohol today. Like, no, I ain't been drinking. But something is wrong with this mirror. She was like, and then the third thing that's been going on, every time I walk past it, the mirror, my reflection lags. And Trina like, it do what? She was like, it lags. She was like, if I walk past the mirror, I should be out. My reflection should be out of the mirror because I'm out of the mirror. She like, but when I turn around, I can see a piece of my reflection coming out of the mirror late. And she like, Mama, none of this is making any sense. It's just a mirror. It's not making any sense. Maybe you just looking at the mirror wrong. I mean, D, like, you don't look at a fucking mirror alone. You look in the mirror and you should see what you see. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. This mirror is something weird about this mirror. Mama, it's all right. It'll be okay. I'll talk to you later. Trina gets off the phone. Mindy goes back into her room and chill to watch TV. The mirror is like facing her, so she can see her reflection as she's watching TV, and she'll notice when she pick her drink up to drink her drink, it comes up late in the mirror. Like she would take it and then everything was like lagging, like really slow. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, it's not supposed to be happening. Like, what the fuck? That's not right. So she like, she felt kind of weird about the mirror, so she got up out of the bed. She took a sheet and she threw it over the mirror like, fuck it, I don't even want to see the mirror no more. She get back in the bed, she lay down and watch TV until she dozes off. She wakes up to knocking, like somebody's knocking on her bedroom window. At first, she just tunes it out. The second time, she wakes up a little bit, but not get up to see what's going on. That third time, when she heard the knock, she confirmed in her head it was a fucking knock. She sat up in the bed like, somebody's knocking at my door. And then she get ready to get up to put a robe on to go to the door, and she looks up, and the sheet ain't on the mirror no more. The fuck? So she goes over, she kind of reared it out by the fucking mirror. She goes over, and she picks the sheet up, and she throws it back over the mirror. And she backs up a little bit, and she looks at the mirror. She's like, whatever. She's getting ready to walk to the door to go see who's at the door, and the knock happened again. This time, she noticed the knock comes from the mirror. So she didn't even touch the mirror. She just like looked at that shit, and the knock happened again. She backed up. She like, no. And then all of a sudden, the sheet just started to slide off the mirror until you could see the mirror again. And then there was her reflection. And she like standing there looking at the mirror. And she gets ready to walk up to the mirror, but her reflection starts to walk up to the mirror faster than she's walking. So she stops and she looked, but the reflection keeps walking. The fuck? She jumps out of the reflection of the mirror and she runs out to the side and she's standing there. She's like, what the fuck? That is not right. That's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be going on. So she called Trina. She was scared. Trina, something ain't right with this mirror, baby. I need you to get over here. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. And Trina's like, Mama, it's in the middle of the night. What's wrong? What's wrong with the mirror? Cover the mirror up. She said, I tried that and something keep uncovering the mirror, baby. Something is not right with this goddamn mirror. I need you to come over here. I'm scared. All right, well, Roxana coming with me because she over here. She spent the night over here, so she coming with me. All right, cool. Y'all just hurry up. Please hurry up. They rushed over there because Trina know her mama. So she knew in her mama voice something wasn't right. So she rushed to get over there. When she got over there, Miss D was standing on the front porch in her robe, had her arms folded up. She's standing out there waiting. When they pull up, she waved. I'm right here. Like they couldn't see her in this bright ass bathrobe, but she waved. She flagged them down, and they get out the car and rush over. And Trina like, Mama, you okay? What's wrong? You okay? She like, baby. She just started to cry when she started to tell like, baby, something ain't right in that mirror. She like, it moved. The reflection was moving without me moving. She just tried to explain it, and Roxana like, wait a minute, your mirror, the one we got from next door? And she like, yeah, the mirror y'all got from next door. And she like, you said it moved? She like, no, the reflection, something ain't right with the reflection in this mirror. And they like, you know what, Mama, come on, it's fine. We're going to stay over here with you tonight. Just to calm Miss D down. So they go up to the house, they go in the house, and they go up to Miss D's room, and the mirror was right there against the wall. And when Trina walks in, first thing she do is pick up a sheet and she throw it over the mirror. She like, see, Mama, I'm covering the mirror up so you'll be okay. Miss D sit on the bed. She look Trina straight off in the face. She said, that ain't going to work. She said, you can try, but it's not going to work. Trina and Roxana like, looking at Miss D, it's okay, man. Like, you okay. We here. Ain't nothing going to happen. You fine. She like, okay. They're like, we gonna sleep on the floor right here in front of your bed. Okay. So Miss D get in the bed. She turned the TV on. They started watching Def Comedy Jam. So they laughing on the floor. They chilling and laughing. Miss D, meanwhile, done fell asleep in the bed. So she laying asleep. And Trina hear her snoring a little bit. So Trina gets up and she turns around and she looks at Miss D. And Miss D is laying half, on the bed, leg off the bed, cover ain't on her. So Trina go over there, put on the bed right, pull the cover up over her, you know what I'm saying, tuck her in real good. And then she turned around to go back to her pallet. And the fucking mirror was uncovered. So she looks at Roxanne and she like, Roxanne, you uncovered the mirror. Roxanne was looking at the TV, laughing at the joke. She looked back like, what? She like, did you uncover the mirror? Roxanne was like, no, I ain't touched the mirror. Watching TV. What you talking about? She like, look at the mirror. Roxanne look at the mirror. She take a double take like, what the fuck? Like, you might have did that when you walked by. The wind might have knocked it off. She like, nah, I don't think that would happen. She like, how about can you put the sheet back on for me? So Roxanne was like, won't you put the sheet back on and watch the TV? Can you please put the sheet back on? So Roxanne didn't even look at the damn mirror. She just grabbed the sheet, threw that shit, and kept watching the TV. Trina just, she stood there and looked at the mirror for a minute. She watched that shit. Meanwhile, Roxanne is still watching TV. She ain't paying no attention to what's going on. Trina is watching the mirror. Trina said it looked like fingers from behind the fucking sheet grabbed the sheet and started to pull this shit down. She said she could see the imprint of fingers grab the fucking sheet and pull it down off the mirror. She said when it fell off the mirror, all she could see was her reflection standing up. And it scared her. All she could think about was what Miss D was saying was going on. So she looking at the mirror, she doing this. Everything is moving on point, ain't nothing lagging. She, doing all of this. All kind of little stupid moves in the mirror. By that time, Roxanne was like, what the fuck is you doing? You ain't at the Soul Train line. Sit down. We watching Def Comedy Jam. She like, girl, I'm just checking this mirror out because you didn't notice that damn sheet back off the mirror again, did you? And she turned around and she was like, you did that shit, didn't it? No, I did not do that shit. She said it looked like fingers pulled that shit down. Come on, man. So Roxanne get up. She goes over there. Well, Trina is. And she like, you tripping. Ain't no fucking fingers pull it down. I'm finna throw it back on now. She went and got the sheet. She threw it back on the mirror. She went and stood by Trina. And they watched the mirror. And again, fingers from behind the sheet pull the sheet down. And when the sheet hit the floor, all you can see was their reflection standing there. Like, what the fuck? So they back again doing this. She like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with this goddamn mirror. Your mama tripping. She like, I don't know, man. Maybe she's just getting old. They looking at each other talking like, maybe she's just getting old. Maybe it's time to have that talk with her. And they get ready to walk off away from the mirror, and they look, and Roxana reflection is choking Trina. Even though they're not doing that, the reflection is showing Roxana choking Trina. And they see that shit, and instantly, Roxana snatched her hand back as if she was really choking Trina, because she thought from the reflection, she thought she was choking Trina. So she snatched her hand back, but she noticed the reflection was still choking Trina, and she watched that shit. And it's like the reflection choked Trina reflection out. Like you can see Trina swinging up at Roxana's face, and Roxana's just pushing her down to the floor, strangling her. And they are watching this shit. And then they show the reflection of Roxana goes over to the bed and snatches the cover back off Miss D, grab Miss D by the head, snatches her out of the bed where just her head is in the reflection of the mirror. All you can see is her head and her shoulders with her laying on the bed. That's all you can see in the reflection of the mirror. And it shows Roxana cut her throat with a knife in her hand with blood on it. And Trina just started screaming what the fuck? They looking around for blood and all this shit. Scared the fuck out of Miss D. Miss D jump up what's wrong? What's wrong? They the mirror. And everybody look in the mirror, and it's just their reflection. It's just their reflection. Miss D was like, I told you something ain't right with that fucking mirror. I told y'all something is not right with that mirror. She said, Mama, I just watched Roxana kill you. And Roxana was like, I promise I didn't do it, Auntie. I promise I didn't kill you, Auntie. What do you mean? I'm sitting right here. She we watched her reflection kill you, Mama. See, I told you something right with that goddamn mirror. y'all, we gotta get rid of this mirror. Like, we gotta get rid of it. She like, what we gonna do with it? We can't put it back out in front of the yard. Then somebody else gonna get the damn mirror. They gonna be going through it. We'll get rid of it in the morning. We get rid of it in the morning. We gonna take that shit to the dump. Like the city dump, and we gonna dump that shit out there. That's the plan. So they get back into their pallet on the floor. Miss D lay down. They go to sleep. Around like 4:45, you hear glass break. Wakes all of them up. Everybody sit up like, what the fuck? What's going on? They look around. Mama, did you hear that? Miss D was like, I heard it sound like glass broke. You think somebody done broke in? They're like, I don't know, Mama. So Trina jumps up to run around on her mama's side of the bed because Miss D got a pow in her bed in her nightstand. So Trina gets up to run around there to get the pow out of the nightstand, and she steps on glass. She's like, ow! And she falls to the floor. Miss D and Roxana jumps up. They look over. They go over there, look at Trina. The mirror has burst. It's just glass everywhere. None of them touch the mirror. The mirror is in pieces on the fucking floor. They thinking, oh my God, which one of y'all did it? One of y'all must have kicked it while you was asleep. Nope, we didn't touch it. We was nowhere near it. Well, it's gone now. Don't even worry about it. It's gone now. So they decided to sweep the glass pieces up, throw it in the trash. Woo! Glad that's over with, honey, because I couldn't have dealt with that. I don't know what I would have done. And Trina like, Mama, that was real creepy. That was really fucking creepy. And while she's talking to Miss D, they watch Miss D head go just like this. And Trina like, Mama, what's wrong? She like, where's Roxanne? And Roxanne was like, right here. And Miss D jumped back. So Trina like, Mama, what's wrong? She said, Roxanne just walked through that hallway to the bedroom. How the fuck is Roxanne is in the kitchen? Like, I just saw her walk through the hallway to the bedroom. No, you didn't, Mama. Like, quit playing, Mama. She like, I'm not playing, baby. I just saw her walk into the room. And they go and look into the room, and you don't see nobody. And she like, see, Mama, ain't nobody in there. Even Roxanne like, peeking, bitch. I don't see nobody in there. What you talking about? She like, I could have swore I saw. And they turn around, and as all them turn around, all three of them, it's like they standing in a big-ass fucking mirror. It's like a big fucking mirror is right in front of them. 3 reflections of them standing right there in their fucking flake. Like, right there. They like, what the fuck? This mirror. And this shit is mimicking every fucking thing they doing. Miss D like, baby, I ain't got no mirror in here. I don't know what the fuck is that? And they take off and they start running. And these reflections are chasing them. But as they run, it sounds like glass breaking. It just sounds like a bunch of glass is shattering behind you as they are chasing your ass through this house. Miss D ran into the kitchen. She knocked the trash can over. When she knocked that trash can over, all the glass, like from the mirror, was shattered, came back out of the trash can onto the floor. When it hit the floor, when it made the sound of hitting the floor, all the reflections froze. All the ones that were chasing them, Jay, froze. Everybody like, they just know these motherfuckers finna kill them. Everybody bracing themselves. What the fuck? Mama, you okay? Like, yeah, this shit just standing here. Roxana, you all right? Like, somebody please come get this shit off and over me, man. I swear, if this bitch falls, she gonna stab the shit out of me. Somebody please come get her. And they start to, like, slide around these motherfucking reflections and shit, trying to get out the way. And they go downstairs with Miss D, and they like, what the fuck happened? And Miss D was like, when the trash fell over and the mirror pieces hit the floor, it just stopped. Mom, we gotta get this glass up out of the house. We can't keep the mirror in the house. We gotta get the pieces out of the house, like right now. Man, how the fuck we gonna do this? If we move it, then they gonna start back chasing us. Like, what are we gonna do? Roxanne said, this is what we finna do. She opened up the back door. She propped the screen door wide ass open. She told Miss D, what we gonna do is we gonna run and we gonna scoop this trash can at the same fucking time. We gonna scoop it like we gonna right out the door with this shit. No stopping. Keep going. Just keep running when we get when we scoop this shit up. Cause they gonna be chasing our ass. So already goddamn, people are bracing themselves like, okay. Okay. Miss D like, you know what? I ain't gonna even be able to do it. I ain't even gonna be able to do it. They gonna catch me. They gonna catch me. My knees ain't how they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that young stuff back in the day got my knees out of whack. So Roxana, can you run with Trina with the trash can? Cause I can't do it. Like my legs ain't gonna be able to do it. So Roxanne was like, I got you, auntie. Just steer clear, stay out the way, don't let that shit see you, nothing. It's gonna chase us, we're gonna keep it going. Bet. They grabbed the goddamn trash can, both of them had one side of the trash can. They grabbed that shit and then they ran and scooping up all the glass as they run right out the door. Once they did that shit, all you can hear was the glass shattering. Them things was on their ass, chasing them down the fucking street. Honey, I'm talking about it took for them to throw the goddamn trash can over into like somebody's yard or some shit. And it's like these glass things, these reflections, chase the motherfucking trash can to the glass pieces. And when they got by the trash can, like that shit just froze. Like all three of their reflections just froze. And then that shit and broken the glass right there. Do I sound like you think your mama gonna want that trash can back? No, bitch, we leaving that trash can right here with everything in it. She don't want none of it. She ain't leave nothing in there. It ain't no lost jewelry, ain't no lost green, ain't no lost beer in there. She fine. She ain't gonna want the goddamn trash can back. We leave that shit right here. They left that trash can right there in somebody's yard. Didn't even go back to get it. They went back to Miss D. Miss D was hiding up under her steps, her wooden steps on in her back porch. She was hiding up under there. They went and got Miss D and swept out all the little bitty shards, you know, the little pieces that you could touch, and they'll stab the shit out you. Swept all them little shards out the door, honey. Miss D ain't got another mirror. All the mirrors that she did have in her house, she had taken out. She's replaced every mirror in her house with pictures. Like, pictures. No mirrors in her house. The only mirror that she has is a little compact mirror that came in her little makeup thing. That's it. She said she don't want nothing no bigger than that. She said if it's bigger than that, that shit can come back out to her. And she won't buy that another mirror. Like, she gave me a tour of her house. There's no mirrors in this lady's house. I asked her, I said, what do you do when you want to see how your outfits look? That bitch said, ask my friends. Smart answer. Smart answer. Smart fucking answer. I think that'll be the best way to do it too, because I couldn't imagine being chased by my motherfucking reflection. Like, how do you wrap your mind around some shit like that first off? But you still running, trying to say your own that. So Miss D said, yeah, she was done. She replaced all her mirrors with pictures. The only mirror she keep is one about this big. She ain't worried about no reflections running up out of that shit. It's about this big, and she keep it in her purse. She don't even let that shit come out of her house. So, thank you, Suki. So, that was you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom. Tip your auntie. Retwist your twisties. Refill your shot glasses. And meet me back here in... Shut up. In 4 minutes to start the next story. Thank you. Now you can talk. What's his name, guys? We gotta vote on a name. He do the steak leg, right? You said he do the steak leg, right? There's no help for you. You're not getting out. You can stop asking the family to let you out. They're not gonna do it. We keep you here. You're gonna stay right here where you are. That's our new family member. We got an evil soul trapped in this body right here, right? It's trapped, but we gotta name it. So to keep it from hunting the world, I got him trapped inside of him. We just gotta name him. So I've heard a lot of names: Mr. Jangles, Mr. Jingles, Bone Alone. We done heard it all. Jangling. Her name Uno. Her name is not no damn Uno. I'm not calling her that. Jangling.
I like Jangling.
Not Beetlejuice. Ain't that what he was wearing? I can't.
Jangling.
I can't with y'all. So, yep, y'all. Come on. Y'all got like 3 more minutes. Hurry up and get all your stuff together. So we can start our next story time. Yes. And for my grown-up members, y'all know this is the month of May, so we're going to start our tours of these spots So y'all get those live videos of those tours. Only the grown-up members get those uh, live tours. Teenage members will get the video. So y'all, how about we name it China Dolls 38? How about we name it Fuck You Corn? Talking about China Dolls. What's your girlfriend name? How about we name it that? How about we name it? I'm pretty sure that's what she look like in the morning when she rolling that drool off her face. Sir. All right, y'all. Y'all got 2 more minutes to get back. We got Roscoe. Oh, my goodness. June Lang. Jang Lang. Oh, my goodness. No, I'm not living right there. That thing keeps scaring me. Jang Lang. Thank you, Galen. Oh, talking about Jang Lang, Swang Lang. I can't. Swanging things. We just need something cute, creative, and real small. Because if I ever need to tell y'all this motherfucking thing has gotten loose and chasing me, I don't want the name to be like hey y'all, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is trying to kill me. I'll be dead by the time I get all that shit out. Name him Cornbread. Oh my goodness. That name him no damn Cornbread. It gotta be something scary, y'all. I'm not scared of no fucking Jiffrey. I'm not scared of Jiffy. Mr. Otis sound like an old scary name. Not no name. Lester. God damn. Okay. All right, you guys. So it's time to start our next story time. So if you are ready, you're back. Go ahead and thumbs up. Let me know. And I need those family members that snuck in during story time to go ahead and thumbs up the live. Close the door. That's what we mean. We say close the door. Thumbing up the live to keep all the trolls, mosquitoes, hot air, and all that shit out of our story time, because we got security guard moderators that's breaking necks on anybody that try to intrude in our story time and our family time. Lucifer. Mr. Bill. Mr. Jenkins. Why do you sound like old Candyman name? Like, go get me some candy from Mr. Jenkins' house. Like, oh, you know, Mr. Candyman Jenkins? Like, you know, Mr. Lester the Candyman. Like, all right, you guys. I'm getting them thumbs. Okay. Let's see. We got 2 for Otis. Oh my goodness. There you go again, Coy. Leave me alone. I see you going above and beyond to get them extra thumbs down, Coy. Leave me alone if I put your ass on punishment. You was late because your internet wouldn't work in Jersey. Damn. I'm going to need a tardy slip or a phone call from your parent, a doctor's excuse. You know how we get down. I'm going to need one of those things to let me know what's going on. You can even give me a printout from your internet company. Just something. Mr. Leroy. All right, you guys. We better start our second story of the night. Our second story of the night has Lysandra, Tasha, and Chastain. Lysandra, Tasha, and Chastain. Are you guys here? Let's see, when are you going to Lake Lanier? Or are you going to tell the day before? I'm probably going to tell like the day before, because I don't need nobody meeting me out there acting all crazy and stuff because they know who I am. I don't need all that type of problem. So I'm probably going to tell y'all like the day before. But when I do the live, it's only going to be for the grown-ups. I'm so sorry, y'all. The lives are only going to be for the grown-ups when I go out to Lake Lanier. The video will be posted, though. The video will be for teenage members. So, yeah. And then, I'm going to start my grown-up story time. Y'all get an extra story on Saturdays or Sundays or something like that. Y'all know I'm getting it together, though. I see your name look like it could be Shirley. Hey, Shirley. Kimbo Slice. Okay. Auntie Connor Oakley, please. I'm trying to make my way around. I'm trying to hit a lot of places in the summertime. Will this work for my tardy slip? Yes, that'll work for your tardy slip. Thank you, Jersey. Thank you, Sophia. The baby members, y'all get like what, 10 stories a week. Y'all get like 10 stories a week. But the lives will be for the grown-ups. The teenagers will catch the video, and it'll probably come out to the video for the babies a little later. But y'all will still get it. It'll just be a little later than everybody else will. Cause yeah, trying to show love to everybody. Okay. So, moderators, don't forget to put Sophia down. She gave a Cash App Superstar sticker, so don't forget to put her down. Moderators, they're trying to find out how do they upgrade. Can y'all put that information out there for them so they can go ahead and get that? Mr. Stubbs. Oh, you know what? I can't. Are you going to are you going to tell us when you're going to Lincoln or Westview? I'm not going to tell anybody the day of. I'm not going to tell anybody before I go what day I'm going to go to these locations. Because like I said, I don't need no crazy ass stalker people up here trying to murder me. So y'all will probably find out the day before. It'll probably be a posting on the community page letting y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting this up tomorrow. So, you know, give people less time to plot on me. So, yeah, we all gotta grow up sometime. Yeah, I know Westview closed at 5, cause my dad over there. So I know Westview closed at 5. But Westview ain't got no gates. I mean, the only reason it closes at 5 because everybody respect the fact that it closes at 5. They ain't got no gates. They ain't got none of that shit to stop you from going into the fucking cemetery. So Toot's not gonna go with me. Toot's too scared to go with me. Plus, she a little sensitive. I don't want nothing attaching to her or bothering her while I'm out there. So Toots ain't gonna be with me. If she go with me the further, she'll be in the car. She's not gonna be allowed to get out and walk through the cemetery or none of that stuff. So yeah, you see a black gate. You see, yeah, you do. You see a little black gate right when you enter. All that shit on the side of that, there's no gate. You can walk from the street into the damn cemetery. So, yeah. Yeah, you did see a black gate, but it's just only right there where you drive into the entrance at. That's the only thing. They cut off the entrance on driving in there. But if you walk in, bitch, we used to walk through this cemetery all the time. So you can still go in there after 5. It's just, you know, it's not, it's frowned upon. Put it like that. All right, you guys. So here we go. Yeah. But she is going to let you know. She is going to do that. Hopefully, you know, I'm going to sage her and everything. Try to protect her so I don't have to bother her, but she is going. All right, you guys. So, like I said, the second story has Lysandra, Tasha, and Chastain. I hope you guys like your story because here it goes. Yeah, spooky. Okay, so Lysandra, Tasha, and Chastain all lived in a domestic violence, a battered woman shelter. They all lived in a battered woman shelter. That's how they met each other. Their stories were very, very similar. I mean, the only difference in their story was the men they were dealing with. Everything else was pretty much the same. The abuse, the abuse, the neglect, the manipulation, all of it. They had ran through it. So they felt so close because their stories were so similar. They hit it off right off the bat, you know. And in this shelter, the people was telling them, you know, they was helping women with no kids find somewhere to stay. So of course, then none of them had no children. They went and applied for the program up at the shelter, at the domestic violence shelter. And the people came back and let them know that they had found housing for them, but they would have to, you know, stay together. It wasn't like we found 3 different apartments. No, we found one house. 3 of y'all got to share it. And they was like, that's no problem with us. Like, we homies. We cool. I don't mind. You know, so the lady at the shelter told them to get in the van so she can drive them over to the house to see the house. She drives them over to the West End area. The houses in the West End area are kind of big. For them to be in the hood, they big as shit. But majority of the houses that's in the West End area are like, kind of like duplexes almost. Like, they so big, you gotta have 2 families. Put it like this. If you've ever seen Medea's big family reunion, one of those, that house that she have over there, the house that she do her, this is my house shit, that's a West End house. That's how big the fucking houses is over there. So just to give you an idea on how big them fucking houses, them houses are big as shit. So, you know, they went over there and found a house for them, and the house was so big, it was another family that was on the other side of the wall, so they shared the wall. It was another family over there, and then they had this side. So when they went in, it was, even for this shit to be a duplex, this shit was huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, we'll take it. They go upstairs, look at the rooms. Everything is big. Like, hell yeah. Like, we'll take this. We ain't turn down none but our motherfucking call of the night. We'll take it. So the lady was like, you don't have any questions about, no. We'll take it. You don't want to know about your neighbor? No, we fine. We'll take it. We don't want to be in that goddamn shelter. We'll take it. The lady was like, okay. Well, all I gotta do is sign the paperwork. I'll just reach back out to the property owner and let them know that y'all wanted to go ahead and get this spot. And we will go ahead and get the ball rolling. Y'all should have the keys by the end of the week. They looking at it like, oh my goodness. Blessings all in the air. Blessings falling everywhere. Like, blessings are everywhere. And so they get their little bags and stuff together that they had. They counted the day down in the damn shelter. Like, girl, we got 3 more days. Girl, we got 2 more days. They counted their time down in that shelter until the day of, when a lady come out of the office and she said, ladies, I got something for you. So Lysandra walked over there like, what you got for us? She like, girl, you already know what I got for y'all. Here we got keys to the house. And they like, are you serious? She like, yeah. Tasha was like, when can we move in? Y'all can go stay there tonight if you want to. For real. Power's already on. You know, all you got to do is just switch it over into your name. The dude said he going to keep it on for a week. Y'all just switch it over into y'all name, you know what I'm saying, in that week time so they won't cut it off. What about heat? You know what I'm saying? The Chastain, like, what about the water and all that? She like, he like, all that on. She said, all that is on. She said, he gonna leave everything on for a week, and then you switch everything over into y'all name so the shit'll be on in y'all name. Bet. They ran and I got their bags. Can you drop us off at the house? Sure will. So before she take them to the house, she went up to like Family Dollar, got them some stuff that they needed, tissue, paper plates, stuff like that so they can eat and everything. Bought them a couple blankets. You know what I'm saying? Just really tried to make it feel like it was their shit. They got to that house. They were so happy, y'all. The lady dropped them off. They noticed that the house next door, their front porch light was off. So, you know, it was like 8. So she like, okay, it's kind of, you know, late. I guess it's considered late over here. These people in the bed already. It's quiet over here. Okay, cool. So they go into the house. And, you know, the lady comes in. She tell them, you know, if y'all need anything, call. You know, we'll try to help y'all as much as we can. Okay, cool. So the lady leave. And they go in there and everybody, you know, go to their room and everything. And they, girl, if we had a TV, we could do this, we could do that. And while they talking about it, somebody knocks on the door. The fuck? We don't even know nobody. Who the hell is at the door? So they go over and, you know, everybody standing at the door and Chastain look through the peephole and it's a lady. She's just standing there. She's like, it's a lady at the door. Like, is it Miss Johnson who just dropped us off? Like, bitch, it's some other lady. For real? Like, yes. So Lysandra said, yes, how can I help you? And she said, hi, I'm your neighbor next door. I just wanted to introduce myself. That's all. Oh, you stay next door. Yeah. So they turn the porch light on and they can see the lady now. So she's waving in the peephole. You know, they kind of cracked the door and she was like, yeah, hey, how you doing? You know, my name is Jennifer. I stay next door. Me and my husband with our 3 kids, we stay next door. If we ever get too loud for you guys, just please feel free to, you know, knock and come let us know, you know, before. We don't want any issues with the police. You know, we don't want y'all to be those type of neighbors. We don't want to be those type of neighbors. So if you have any complaints about what's going on over here, if we too loud, if our children are too loud, just knock on the door and let us know. Okay. So the lady was like, well, you know, y'all have a nice night. And when she got ready to go in her house, one of her babies came out and said, Mama, they stay in that dead lady house. Jennifer, hurry up and damn near clothesline the baby. Shut up, go in the goddamn house. And Lysandra was like, whoa. Hey, Jennifer, before you go in the house, baby, what the fuck was your baby just talking about? And Jennifer like, oh, don't pay her no mind, honey. She got a very vivid imagination. So did somebody die in the house? She was like, I think you should talk to the landlord. And they like, come on now, give us the lowdown, because the landlord ain't told us shit. Give us the lowdown. Did somebody die in our house? Yeah. Chastain was like, well, damn, bitch, that ain't her imagination. That shit happened. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to keep this from us? And the lady was like, just come over to my house. I'll talk to you. So they come over. And they come sit down like, what the fuck is going on? All the kids like, that's them bitches that stay in the dead lady house. That's them bitches that stay in the dead lady house. Like the word is traveling around the fucking house while they sitting there. That's the hoes that stay in the dead lady house. The 3-year-old go upstairs like, Daddy, them bitches that stay in that dead lady house downstairs. And he like, what? The bitches that stay in the dead lady house? Yup, them bitches downstairs, daddy. He come downstairs before he even get downstairs good. His daughter, she like 4.5. She like, them hoes downstairs, daddy. What hoes downstairs? Them hoes that stay in that dead lady house downstairs. The fuck? So he come on downstairs. Hey, how y'all doing? They like, hey, little Sandra like, hey, how you doing? He like, so I heard y'all I heard y'all move next door. And, you know, they looked at him real funny because you can pretty much tell what about to come out his mouth. You heard the kids saying shit all around the house. So you can pretty much tell what he was about to say. And they just looked at him all funny and shit. He like, I'm sorry. Y'all stay next door, right? And they like, yeah, so y'all just moved in? How long y'all been over there? They like, we just moved in tonight. Okay. Y'all know y'all stay in that dead lady house, right? And Jennifer like, babe, shh, that is not our place to be telling them that. Let the landlord tell them that. That's not our place. They like, bitch, we came over here. Chastain like, hello, that's what we over here for. That way we sit in your goddamn living room right now. Tasha like, bitch, this is why we here. Because we wanted to know the goddamn lowdown. You ain't gonna give it up, Jennifer? You don't want to give it up? Jennifer like, I think that's something. I can only tell y'all bits and pieces. Well, bitch, go ahead and get your bits and pieces together because we need to know. What happened? So apparently Jennifer done been staying in this house for 3 years. Jennifer done went through 3 different families since they've been in this house. Tasha done make the 4th set of people they've been dealing with since they've been in this house. The last lady that was in this house was an old mean ass lady. According to Jennifer's boyfriend, she wasn't getting no dick on a daily basis. That's what he said. Those are not my words. Those are his words. He said he knew she was grouchy. He said, you know, because grouchy women have angry pussy. I don't know if all that is true. That's just how he was going into detail about it. It was the most hilarious shit I ever heard in my life. But that is how he was going into detail. He was going into great detail about how bitter this bitch was. So he was talking about how, you know, she would do petty shit for no reason just because, like, call the police on them all the time. If their kids would cry, y'all share a fucking wall. Like, you're gonna hear these people kids. But every time something happened, if the kid cried, if the kid screamed, if a kid laughed too loud, that bitch was sending the police over there. The police knew them on a first name basis. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Michael. How the kids doing? They fine. Acting like kids. Oh, well, you know, the bitch next door told us, you know, so this is like an everyday conversation for the police and them. So they was like, you know, he was like, yeah, man, that bitch was bitter, man. I bet she had some angry put. Look, sir, what happened to her, though? Like, what happened? He was like, I guess that anger caught up with her. And, you know, Jennifer like, babe, that's not our place. Girl, shut the hell up. You can shut up. So he goes over, he like, look, let me tell y'all what's going on. Chastain like, tell us. Tasha like, what's the tell us what's going on. He was like, look, so I'm telling you, man, the bitch was bitter. She was mad because nobody dicking her down on the daily. She was mad about that shit. She was mad about girl come out the house looking all cute and shit. She had something to say about that. I come out the house in my t-shirt. She got something to say about that. He said, but one day, she was sitting out on the porch, and me and my kids came out to play, and she cussed us out for no reason. Like, we don't even live next door. Told us to get the fuck off her porch. Like, we don't share a goddamn porch. And, you know, Tasha them like, really? She didn't tell y'all to get the fuck off y'all porch? He like, right. Jennifer like, babe, stop gossiping. Girl, shut up. So, after this happened, I told Jennifer, I ain't dealing with the bitch no more. I told Jennifer, every time that bitch do something, if she fart too loud through the goddamn wall, I'm calling the police on her ass. I'm going to show her how this shit feel. He said, no matter what it is, I don't give a fuck what it is. That bitch sneeze. If she catch the hiccups and I can hear her drinking her water through this wall, I'm calling the police on that bitch for everything. So Jennifer was like, yeah, that's exactly what he did. Every time she did something, he called. Except one night, he heard bumbling and rumbling on the other side of the wall. And he was thinking to himself, he should call the police. He was like, I should call the police on that bitch. She over there making all that noise. Done call the police on me and my kids so many times. I should call the police on that bitch. But he thought about it. He was like, from the sounds he heard and the bumping and knocking, he put 2 and 2 together and he thought this old bitch is finally getting some wood in her fucking life. Like, this bitch is gonna be the sweetest old woman you ever met when she come out of there from getting dick down. This man is knocking the bottom out of her ass. Like, you can hear the wrestling on the other side of the wall. He was just like, get her ass so she can leave us the fuck alone. He said that shit went on for about an hour. He said, and then it stopped. And it was quiet and he went to sleep. He said the next day they got up, went outside, her door wasn't even open. He said normally she come out there and cuss the kids out. It like she listened for our door to open, but she didn't come out. He was like, so, the kids had been playing outside for damn near a week. He like, we was in the house. He said one day the kid came in the house like, it stank outside. And they were like, what the hell is you talking about? And the kids was like, it stank outside. So the dad was like, what the hell it smell like? And he was like, it just stank. It stank real bad. Like, it stank. Like, they couldn't describe what the smell smelled like. All they knew was that shit was funky. It stank. So, of course, the dad thought that shit was funny, and he got up and he went outside. And when he went outside, he was like, whoa, the fuck is that smell? Like, the fuck? And then he turns towards next door and he walks up to the door. He like, ooh, that's coming from in there. What the fuck is she cooking in that house? Oh, hell no, we ain't having this. We ain't having this. Get my phone. I'm calling the police on this bitch. She out here cooking squirrels and shit. I'm calling the police on this bitch. Get my phone. Kids ran in the house, got the phone. They were so happy. Oh, that bitch gonna finally get in trouble all the time. She done got us in trouble. They sat right there on the porch, waiting for the police to pull up. Time the police pulled up. The bitch is cooking squirrels. She don't give a fuck about none of the people outside and our noses and how we feel about the stinking shit she got going on in her house. Stop that shit right now. Police come upstairs. They hit the door with the flashlight. Boom, boom, boom. Man, open up, police. She ain't say nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the door again. Ma'am, it's the police. Open up. They can smell the smell. They like, the shit is like gagging them. They like, ugh. Ma'am. Finally, one of the police just turned the knob. When he turned the knob, the door was unlocked. It opened right up, and then the smell just really hit you in the fucking face. It was flies all in her fucking house. That woman was in that house dead for a week. For a week. They said that lady fought. She had all type of shit, hair and blood, and she fought. And I'm talking about had proof of whoever the fuck did it. She had it in her hands, under her nails. That lady fought for her motherfucking life for an hour in that house before she succumbed to whatever the hell was going on, and the police found her. So after that happened, they like, Chastain was like, I don't, did somebody break in? Like, what happened? He was like, the police never did give us an update on how, what happened. All we got was she was dead. That was it. It was brutal. She was dead. That was all we got. He was like, the police, the news never spoke on that shit again. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was like, Tasha was like, y'all think we should, this thing kind of scary. And Jennifer was like, see, baby, I told you not to tell them that you should let the landlord. He like, man, I just want to let y'all know, man. So if anything get happening, the bitch is there for y'all, because y'all in her house. Don't say that, babe. Why are you doing them like that? He go back upstairs. The kids is meeting them in the hallway. So them hoes gonna move out that dead lady house. Look, Junior, no, go in your fucking room and play. He get on upstairs a little further. Kayla, so them bitches moving out. No, Kayla, get your ass in the room with your brother. He get to the third child. If you finna ask me if them hoes moving out that dead woman house next door, I'm about to whoop your ass. Baby just walked off. He just walked off like, fuck it. Just walked off. I ain't gonna get no information. Just walked off. So jumping downstairs like, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. My husband, he's a mess. But there's nothing wrong with the house. So they like, how long this shit happened before we got the house? She like, oh, it happened like, maybe like about 8 months ago. But the house has been cleaned and everything. 8 months ago. Probably that's why we got this motherfucker so fast. Now Chastain them starting to put two and two together. That's probably why we got this shit so fast. So they go on into the house. They go back over to the house. Now everybody feeling creeped out in the house. At first they were loving it. Now they feeling all creepy and shit. How you think the person got in? You think she let them in? Look, man, I'm starting talking about this shit, man. We gotta sleep. We gotta sleep in this fucking house. Don't do that. So they all like, fuck it, man. They go to their room. Chastain hear a knock on the door. Oh my God, what's going on? It's Tasha. She like, bitch, calm down. Can I sleep here with you? Like, we can watch each other back if anything happen. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Come on and sit down. They lay down on there and get comfortable. Then they hear a knock. Ah! It's Lysandra. Y'all bitches got room for one more? I'm scared, man. I don't want to be in here by myself. They like, come on, man. So all three of them are sleeping in one room. Because they scared. So all three of them sleeping in one room. Every little noise, every little creak they hear. What was that? What was that? That's why I tell you, it's very important to learn the sounds of your house. What was that? They tripping the whole damn night. Finally fall asleep. Tasha wakes up. Don't know why. She just wakes up. She opens her eyes and she see a woman in a white wedding gown with the veil on her face walking past the doorway. What the fuck? So Tasha like, Lysandra, Justine, wake up. And they like, what? They like, bitch, the old dead bitch is in the house. What? They jump straight up. What? The old dead bitch is in the house. She in the house. No, girl, look. Woman, they told her they goddamn girl died. Look, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I ain't got time to play these games. She's like, girl, I'm for real. And then all of a sudden, you can hear the bathroom sink water just turn on. She like, girl, see, I told you. Chastain, Natasha, them get up. Lysandra like, fuck that. She reached in her purse, pulled this goddamn blade out she had. She like, whoever it is, I'm gonna poke his ass full of holes. So, let's just see what the fuck going on. They go, and when they go into the bathroom, they see this woman in white. She's standing in the mirror. She has a wedding dress on. She got the veil on her face, but she's looking at herself in the mirror and she's crying, like whimpering. And they just staring at this shit like they scared as fuck. Like, bitch, do you see it? Bitch, do you see this? Do you see this? Get out of our house. Jump back. Nothing. Sandra get her little blade. Get out of our house before I stab you. Nothing. Lady just stands there in the goddamn mirror. Okay, you know what? We're going to call the police. Tasha like, fuck that. Come on, let's go in here and get her. Excuse me, man. They go to grab for her arm, hand goes straight through her arm. She looks over at their ass. Face started getting all mean and shit, and then she vanished. Like, right there before their eye. The bitch was just gone. What the fuck was that? They jump up, they run. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Jennifer come down the stairs like, what the hell? She opened the door. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Bitch, the dead bitch is back. She in the house. What? The dead bitch is back. She in the house. Y'all come on in. See, I told him not to tell y'all that goddamn story. They come on in. What is going on? We was laying down sleeping and we seen a woman in a white dress with a white veil walk through our fucking hallway. She went to the bathroom. I guess the bitch needed to wash her hands because she know COVID going on. I don't know. But she went to the fucking bathroom and we followed her in there. And then when we tried to grab the bitch, we couldn't grab her. It went straight through her fucking arm. And then she looked at us real fucking mean and disappeared. And now I think she want to kill us. Jennifer like, babe, get your ass up. He upstairs. What? Get your ass up and come downstairs right now. He come downstairs. What? Oh, the hole that live in the dead bitch house. What y'all want, man? Babe, get your ass over there and check the house. Do what? Check the house. You got them scared. You told them this fucking story. Go check the house. What the fuck am I checking the house for? They said they saw a woman walking around in the house in a white veil with a white wedding dress on. And the bitch went in the bathroom and she washed her hands because they think COVID, but they're not sure. And they said she went in there and washed her hands, and then when they tried to snatch the bitch up and bring her out, she disappeared. So who the fuck do I look like? Am I a fucking Ghostbuster? Do you see a fucking proton pack on my back? Bitch, who the fuck am I? I'm not going over there to search for no damn ghost. I can't do shit to no ghost. Like, are you kidding me, bitch? I might be big. I might be black. I might be fast. But I ain't no motherfucking Ghostbuster, bitch. I don't bust. No, I'm not going over there. And she like, no, ain't no fucking ghost over there, but you started this shit, so you need to take your ass over there and check it out. He like, no, bitch, you better call the Planeteers or some goddamn body, because I'm not going over there to check for no fucking ghost. Hey, bitches that live in the dead woman house, y'all welcome to sleep right here in the living room on the fucking floor, because I'm not going over there fucking how bad you tripping. She like, no, you tripping. No, bitch, you tripping. You go check. How about that? How about you go check? Jennifer like, why do I gotta go check? What if it's a man over there? Then if it's a man over there, bitch, you fine. It ain't no damn ghost. They said the bitch was a ghost. They didn't say a man was a ghost. Was it a man ghost or was it a woman ghost? See, it was a bitch ghost. So you fine if it's a dude over there. You okay. Babe, just go over there. Fuck, man. You know that part in scary movies when folk finna do something real fucking stupid and people be screaming at the screen like, don't do that dumb shit. This is exactly the situation you put me in right now, Jennifer. Don't do that shit, man. Like, I really hate to leave you over this because that's what you're trying to make me do. She like, look, we'll go over there with you. All right. They go over there, they check, they don't see shit. Ain't nothing in the house. He like, I'm up early in the fucking morning looking for a goddamn ghost bitch because the bitches that stay in the dead bitch house hearing ghosts and seeing ghosts and shit. Like, I can't do this. I gotta go to work. He walks out of the house. He closed the door. He go into his house. Close the door. Jennifer stayed over there with them. She got the little flashlight. See, ain't nobody up under there. Ain't nothing up under there. Ain't nothing up under there. Yeah, you right, girl. Go on home. We fine. Jennifer like, all right, well, I'm finna get ready to go. She grabs the doorknob. How do you get out? How do you get out? Y'all door ain't like our door? Like, bitch, you just turn the knob and pull. She like, I've been doing, it's not. And she started snatching the door. She like, it's not opening. And then all of a sudden, the fucking lights go out. The whole house go dark. On their side of the house, just go dark. So Tasha and Lysandra and Chastain is running to the front door because they know that's what Jennifer is. So they run into the front door. They all meet up at the front door, bumping into each other like, who is this? Who hand this is? Who arm this is? They tripping and freaking the fuck out. All of a sudden, Jennifer like, who is this? Who hand is this? And you can hear Chastain say, it's my hand. She said, Chastain, I'm going to put your hand on the door. You unlock the damn door because I don't know why the door is not unlocking. So she put Chastain's hand on the door. Chastain feel around. She feel the lock. It wasn't even locked. She feel the little lock on the door. It ain't locked. So she turned the door up and she pulls and this shit is not opening. She like, what the fuck is going on? All of a sudden, you can hear soft singing coming from upstairs. They like, Jennifer like, bitch, 1, 2. Everybody in the room say, ah. Everybody like, ah, bitch. Wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody here? Who the fuck? Oh, shit. And you just, and that shit getting closer and closer and closer. Jennifer like, open the door. Open the door. She beating on the door, beating on the wall. Babe, go open the door. Babe upstairs in the goddamn bed because Babe said he had to work before he left them bitches in the house. So Babe's upstairs in the bed. They are screaming their fucking head off. Babe, come open the door. Meanwhile, it's getting louder and louder. Like this shit is walking towards them. It's dark as shit in this house. They can't see. All they can hear is this fucking humming getting closer to them. They backed up against the damn door. You can't go no further. We in the corner. This bitch got us cornered at this point. Everybody just turn around and start beating on shit. Babe, open the door. Come open the door. All of a sudden you hear click, 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 click. Mama, baby, open the door. Open the door. Click, 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 click. It won't open. Go get your daddy. Go hurry up. Go get your daddy. Okay. Hurry up. Boom. They still beating on the wall. Babe. Next thing you hear, what? And like, open the door. Hurry up. Now this shit is like right here. Like Chastain can feel a bitch doing this on her neck. Up her neck with the song, with the beat of the song. She fanning the shit. The fuck is going on? Stop. He like, move, let me open the door. I'm trying to open the door. The door wouldn't even open from the outside. It wouldn't even open from the outside. He, boom, he in that door hard as shit. The door is not opening. Now Jennifer screaming, something got me. Something got me. He hears this. This motherfucker goes back into his house. And he get in football stance. All the way over there. Down. Set, and he ran straight into that goddamn wall, that one wall they share. Oh yeah, he came through that motherfucker like a Tonka truck. Boom! I'm talking about put a big fucking hole in the wall, y'all. Like huge, like y'all. At this point, this is a one house. This one house now. This is one goddamn house now. Like bitch, I can step through this hole, come straight to your house for breakfast. Like it's one goddamn house now. He hit that shit so hard. Boom! When he hit, he came straight through this shit, hit the floor, and a light from their house shined through this hole that, he made. And they like running through the hole. They are running back through the hole trying to get to the other side of the house. He laying on the floor trying to get himself together because his head and shit hurt. He like, Jennifer, babe, my head hurt. Come help me up. Jennifer is standing there. She kind of like blocking the light out. But this bitch, you can clearly see her shadow is her shadow shaking, y'all. You can see her shadow shaking. He looking at her head like, babe, please, just can't help me. My head hurt. She like, babe, Just get up. Like right now, just get up. And then he hears, and hands on his head. That motherfucker turned around and looked back. And it was this woman in this fucking white veil. He looked back. That bitch pulled that veil up and was like, okay, right at his ass. Oh, he rolled. I'm talking about one of them good rolls. Like, you know, you get on the hill and you get to roll it. But that nigga rolled his ass over to that hole real quick. Dived through that shit. Ran over to the other side and told them to help him push that goddamn book. Help me push the shelf. They pushed a shelf in front of that fucking hole real quick. Slid that shit. That bitch had her hands coming through the goddamn wall. They slid that shit real quick. Boom, and closed that shit off. All you can hear on the other side of the fucking cabinet was You hear that shit on the other side of the bookshelf. This bitch is over here like tapping on the goddamn bookshelf. The husband was done. He was done. He went upstairs. He told the kids, get your ass out of bed, get dressed, because the hoes that live in the dead woman house done brought the damn dead woman back to life, and the bitch want all of it. So get up, put your shoes on. This is not a motherfucking drill. This is so for real. Get your ass up. And if you don't beat me in the car, you are living here by your damn self. What? Baby. When Brother Man came out of that house fully fucking dressed to jump in his fucking Bronco to get the fuck on, he didn't even realize he had a whole car full of fucking people. He didn't even realize it. He jumped in the car and threw that bitch in reverse. And when he put his arm on the seat to look back, oh, he had everybody. He didn't even realize he had Tasha, he had Chastain, he had Lysandra, he had Jennifer, he had his badass church. He didn't even realize that many people was in the goddamn car. He thought he was finna take his family somewhere and get the fuck on. No, you will not abandon us in this goddamn house with this creepy bitch. You better get a hotel room for everybody. Hotel rooms for everybody around this motherfucker. Like, you better play Oprah Winfrey, motherfucker. You get a room. You get a room, because we're not staying here. We're not staying here. He looking at their ass like, we don't even know y'all like that. Well, guess what? Hey, how you doing? I'm Chastain. Again, I'm Chastain. This is Tasha. This is Lysandra. Now you know who we are. Help us out, motherfucker. We are staying in the room with y'all. You can get one room. We'll sleep on the floor. It don't fucking matter. We used to this shit. We do this shit on a daily. It don't matter. We'll sleep on the floor, bro. We just not going back in that goddamn house. Period. He didn't even realize he had the whole goddamn neighborhood in the car with him. Bro, man, when he got a hotel room, that next morning they got up and went back over to the house. The hole was still there. The bookshelf had been moved. The bookshelf had been moved. It was no longer over the hole. That shit had been slid to the side. The hole was exposed and everything. And to this day, this family and Chastain them still rent this house. Well, Chastain them still rent that side of the house. And this family is still staying on the other side of the house. And they swear every night between 12:15 and 12:30, they see a woman in white walk into the walls. Like, that bitch walks into the walls on Chastain them side and come out on Jennifer them side. So the kids don't even stay at home no more. They too scared. They don't even stay at home no more. Jennifer and them is trying to find somewhere else to go now, because they said the shit is getting outrageous. Now it's getting to the point where they would get up and find their kids in weird ass spots that they didn't put them in. Like, if I tuck your ass in the bed, that's where I leave you. That's where you should wake up. Why are you waking up in the tub, in the bathroom, if I put you in the fucking bed and don't know how you got there? Can't recall getting up, going to the bathroom, nothing. You just wake up and it's like, and it's fucking water falling all on your face. What the fuck? You in the tub. How did I get here? I went to sleep in the bed. Yeah. So they having a lot of that type of shit going on right now. And they kids are like small. They small. So it's fucking with them major. So they in the process of trying to find somewhere else to go. Chastain them is in the process of doing the same thing. They are still trying to work with the domestic violence shelter people to see if they can help find them somewhere else to go. But they are in the process of looking for somewhere else to go, because can't nobody take it no more. They have dealt with this house for 2 years. They cannot do it no more. They are ready to get the fuck on. So me being an auntie that I am, I gave them some resources or some people that I knew that could probably help them get into a house or something faster that ain't gonna have no spirits in it. You know what I'm saying? So I helped out by giving them some resources that could possibly get them into a house faster, because I know people that know people that know people. So hopefully they get them somewhere else to go soon. Because I couldn't even imagine waking up to go get me something to drink and this bitch just walking through my house like she pay rent. Like, this bitch is staying here rent free. She staying here rent free. She staying in 2 houses rent free. Who? Bitch, no. My dog don't even stay rent free. Bitch, you will not be floating your ass through this goddamn house without paying a light bill or something. Bitch better turn into a glowworm and have her own motherfucking energy around here, the own lights around here, because as long as I'm paying for these bitches, she can't get them for free. So, won't be living here with me. No. All right, you guys. So that was your second story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, tip your auntie for these good-ass stories, and come on back, because this is the last story coming up of the night, and then y'all can go ahead and head to the club or whatever the fuck you do on Fridays when you're done with auntie. Not shake right here. That was intense. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to start this last story in 3 minutes. So, hurry up. If you got to go to the bathroom, pee, flush, flip, zip, wash your hands, get your ass back in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure there was some creepy ass shit going on in John Bird houses too. No, one more, Kim. You know, y'all get 4 on 4 for 4 Wednesdays. Windy Wednesdays is when y'all get 4. This is Friday, y'all get 3. This is your third story I'm finna do. And then y'all can go ahead and handle y'all business or jump on some wood or into some, you know. I don't want to keep you. Not too long. I don't want to keep you. So, yes, Monday will be the reveal of the scary room. And gonna find somewhere for Mr. Jingles or whatever his name is. We're gonna find somewhere to put him. Probably gonna hang him from the ceiling. I don't want him too close to the floor because he might run away. He might find a way out and run away. So, I'm gonna put his ass, I'm gonna suspend him from the air. So, if anything ever go down and the police come in my house and they check and this little thing right here is empty, y'all better tell them what the fuck is going on. No, you didn't think this was the first story, Kay. I've been on live for like an hour and 22 minutes. You did not think this was the first story, baby. I went to the website on my phone and did it. But I thought that was the first, honey. Me, Bill. Hey, what is that? Kydra, you new. Welcome to the story time. Welcome to the family. Mr. Otis. His name is Mr. Otis. All right, you guys. I'm finna get ready to start this last story of the night. Give it them thumbs. Let me know you ready for the last story of the night. Give it them thumbs. Give it them thumbs. And give me those thumbs. This last story of the night is going to be a Lake Lanier story for you guys. Because we are the fucking Lake Lanier family. I am the auntie of this Lake Lanier family. I've created this family. I've made this family. We are a fucking family. So, what brought us all together? The creepy ass lake, right? So, how I'm going to end this night? With the creepy ass lake, right? That's how we going to do it. This story got Nisa, Rakisha, and my punk ass nephew Quan. These are the people that's going to be in this story time. Mr. Charlie is a good name. Now we have 3 people who voted on the same name, so. Give it up thumbs, my good people. Ain't that some shit? My nephew was talking all that shit in the beginning of the live. Then when I tell him, then when his story come up, he ain't know where to be found. I ain't even gonna put no APB out on his ass because he gonna show up on Monday. Then I'm gonna slap the sleeves off his ass. No damn Rufus. Bill. I don't know. Look more like a... I don't know. Y'all don't see his little his little scarf. I gotta tie it into a knot so he can be real thuggy. His little scarf. Tie that shit up for him so he can be thuggy. Not Junebug. Y'all so silly. Yeah, tie that thing up, make it real gangster like you the hood. Let me see if I can find him a bitch. If I can find him a bitch, then we gonna put both of them motherfuckers in the cage together. Yeah. There you go, you little bandana tied up. All right, Quan, you here? What? All right, Quan, your story. What's your name, bruh? We'll figure it out. They'll have a name by the time I hang them up. Okay. Not Ted or Charlie. All right, you guys. So our last story of the night has Nisa, Quan, and Rakisha. This is you guys' story. Now, Oscar DeVille is the name. Okay. Oscar DeVille. Okay. Don't be stressed out. Don't be stressed out, Quan. Your story, Quan. Don't be stressed out. So, Nisa, Quan, and Rakisha. Let me see how I want to put this. So, Rakisha is in high school. She's 10th grade. She's going into the 10th grade this year. She's 10th grade. Just to let y'all know, this recently happened. She's 10th grade this year. Quan and Nisa are 7th, 8th grade, around that age range, 7th, 8th grade. But they stay really close to Lake Lanier. So close to Lake Lanier, they can pretty much walk to Lake Lanier. They stay so close to that shit. And every summer they would go to hang out at Lake Lanier and shit. But every year they went with adults, grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? This particular year, because Rakisha is in 10th grade, she's a little older, they allowed her to go by themselves. So she just had to keep up with Quan and Nisa, and they was allowed to go by themselves. I was like, okay. So they get up, and they get ready to go to Lake Lanier. Mom tell them, pack some food. Don't be up there spending your money on that food. That shit high as hell. Pack you something to take. Make y'all a little picnic or whatever out there and eat that. So she did. She made them something to eat and everything. And they got ready to go. They left the house about 11 o'clock. Mom told them to be back by 7 before it got dark. Whichever came first. Before it got dark at 7 o'clock, that was time they had to be back. So she was like, okay, cool. So she tell Nisa and Quan, come on, let's go. And they come on out. They got their little book bags and stuff with the food and stuff in it. And they walk to Lake Lanier. They get there. They pay for their armbands to get in. They get in. And first thing that Rakisha wanted to do was go sit up somewhere where she could sit there, they little blanket down for their food and stuff. Well, we love you too, Kim. So she goes and she tell them, look, I'm finna sit it down right here. This is where I'm gonna be. So if y'all get, if you're looking for me, this is where I'm gonna be right over here. So just come over here and look for me. Okay, cool. Now, these are the rules that they parents did when they came there. Look, we in one designated spot. You can go play all over this motherfucker. Just know that this is base. So if you need anything, if anything go wrong, somebody touch you, somebody fucking with you, you come to base. So that's how they did it. So that's what she did. She decided this is base. Y'all come see me if anything happens. So Nisa and Quan takes off. Okay. They run straight into the water slides, the wave pool, everything. They jump right into that shit with no problem. Having them a good time out there. While they was out there, Rakisha was sitting down, reading her book, chilling, reading her book, listening to music and stuff. And she's just sitting there. And then she noticed, because she can't hear anything, she noticed people are rushing past her, really fast. And it makes her put the book down, and she looks up and look around, and it seems like the whole goddamn beach is about to run into Lake Lanier. Like, the fuck is going on? She looking around like, what the fuck is going on? And she jumps up to see what's going on, and it's people out there, and they're like, oh my God, somebody gotta save them kids. Somebody hurry up and get out there and save them kids. And she like, what's going on? It was like a little pontoon, which is like one of them little banana things that real big you can sit on. She was like, it was a bunch of kids on a pontoon they was pulling around, and the pontoon popped, and kids went everywhere, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere, like scattered ass everywhere, just pow, boom, ass all over the place. So, kids are in the water, they can't swim. They had life jackets on, but, if you don't strap the motherfuckers on tight, you can slide right out of a life jacket. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kids in there that's, it's kids in there that done slid out of their life jackets, they splashing and screaming and hollering, so everybody on the beach trying to run to get in the water to get the kids. Now, Rakisha didn't even think nothing about it. She sat back down, put her headset back on, and she started back reading her book, and then she was like, she took her headset off and she was thinking, like, they know not to be doing. So some just told her to get up and go see where they were. So she got up, she went up there, and pretty much the water part of Lake Lanier was cleared out because everybody was at the lake trying to see what the fuck was going on. So she goes up and she like, hey, Tay Tay, thank you, Tay Tay. Thank you, Quan. You keep hollering about being a moderator. Honey, you ain't serious. Going on. So, she goes up there to see if she can see Nisa and Quan, and she don't see them. So now she's starting to panic. She's calling for them. Hey, Nisa, Quan, nothing. Neither one of them responded. She goes over by the slides. Nisa, Quan, nothing. Wade Pool, Nisa, Quan, nothing. She can't find them. So she runs down to the beach where everybody else at, and she's asking people, who are the kids? Do anybody know who these children is? Everybody was like, they don't know. All they know was they heard a loud boof, and scattered ass went everywhere. So they didn't know who the children was. People was out there looking for their kids, but they didn't know who the kids were they got on this pontoon. So instantly, Rakisha, scared. She goes and calls everybody, mom, dad, something's going on. I can't find Nisa. I can't find Quan. I need help. A pontoon exploded. They know not to be on any of that stuff, but I can't find them. So, of course, mom them run out there, and they come to help look. Everybody out there on the beach, parents out there crying, screaming for their children. People can't find them and shit. So, Rakisha started walking around the lake. She just like screaming, in that area where the thing popped at. She started screaming around, Nisa, Quan, and then you hear off in the woods, what? The fuck? Why would they be in the woods? Like, they ain't even supposed to be in the fucking woods. Like, we had a designated base. They wasn't supposed to be. So she screams out, Mom, I think they're in the woods. And the mama like, in the woods? That's where it sounded like it came from. So she goes up and she like, Nisa, Quan, and you hear, what? Oh yeah, so no, that's not Nisa them. What you talking about? They answer no, because Nisa them know better. They know not to answer us for no goddamn what. I don't care what's going on. Thank you, Nina. I don't care what's going on. They know not to answer us for no goddamn what. It's like them kids, they clearly done drowned and died over there. They over there answering us for what? Like them ain't the fuck them no. They go over there anyway. When they get over there, it's some kids playing. Every time somebody scream, what? You know what I'm saying? So it really pissed everybody off because they really looking for them. Like, where the fuck is Nisa and Quan? They run back over to the crowd. By the time they get over to the beach, police is out there and everything. They asking everybody who's missing a child. We all missing fucking children. I'm missing a child. So they pulled like 7, 8 kids out of the water, but it was still like 5 kids missing, including Quan and Nisa. So it started to get late, and they are looking for the kids. They found a couple more kids that was like made it all the way down, like the waves or the current pushed them so far down, they was just laying in the water. Like, that's your best bet. If anything ever happened to your ass in that lake, and you know what I'm saying, you get separated from your boat or your pontoon, your best bet is just lay your ass in that water and float, because at least they can see you and you won't get tired. You know what I'm saying? Because swimming, trying to get back to the shore, oh, please believe a bitch gonna catch a charter horse and then your ass is up a roo real quick. So yeah, your best bet is just lay in the fucking water and float so they can see you. You know what I'm saying? So you won't tie out fast. So a couple kids was doing just that. They was floating, laying on their back, floating. So they was able to see them from the sky. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, look, we got a couple kids floating over here. So they was getting to the kids, picking them up out of the water, but Quan and Nisa ass was nowhere to be fucking found. Like, what the fuck is Quan and Nisa? So they go to the police and let them know, Quan and Nisa still missing. Police like, we found all the kids. And y'all say, y'all two still missing? Yes, they still missing. So they get back on their boats. They go back out there in the lake. They look around. It's getting dark. They got their flashlights on the boats, looking in the woods and all that shit. They don't see nothing. Nothing. Police tell them, we got to do a report. We're going to come back out here in the morning when it's brighter. We're going to see if we can try to find them. Okay, that's cool, but we're not leaving. We're going to stay here tonight. We're going to keep looking. No, we got to close Lake Lanier up. We can't, leave it open. It problems and all that. But then somebody in the crowd was like, I stay right here on the lake so they can come to my house, giving them a chance to still search the lake without being, in Lake Lanier shit, because Lake Lanier got to close. So they couldn't stay after hours to search. So this dude was like, I stay on the lake, and y'all can come down here, and if you need to come back to a land or something, y'all can come to my house because I stay on the lake too. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Like, I even got a boat. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So he took them down to their house and they jumped on the boat to go look for Nisa and Quan. Rakisha's in the boat. She's screaming, Nisa, Quan. They ride all over Lake Lanier. It took down there 2 hours to ride all over, check every crevice, every island. They ride all over this motherfucker. Nisa, Quan. They pull up to Cemetery Island. When they get to Cemetery Island, you hear what sounds like crying coming off from the woods. So Rakisha hears that and she like, shh, you hear that? And everybody's like, what? She like, shh, listen. And everybody started listening and you can hear crying coming from the woods. So instantly, Rakisha jumps up out of the boat and they run straight into the woods. Like, don't even know where they're going. But I mean, it's an island, so you can't really go too far. You know what I'm saying? They run into the woods and it's like they can hear the crying, but then the crying starts to come from different directions. Like crying from over here, the same crying from over there. They running in all these different directions trying to figure out where the fuck the crying coming from. Can't figure out where the crying coming from. They go back to the boat. They get on the boat as they're getting away from leaving the Cemetery Island to pull off in the little boat. They speeding away. And then Rakisha like, wait. And she looks back. And when they look back, it's like 14 kids. They're like all little kids just standing on the damn island. And they stopped the boat. And Rakisha like, didn't they say they got all the kids? Like, yeah. Then who the fuck are all them children then? Because ain't no house on this island. Ain't no school. Ain't no road attached to this island. How the fuck are these children get over here? So Rakisha turned the boat around to try to get back over there to see if it's Nisa Quan wrapped up in these kids. As they get closer, the kids start to, how do I want to put it? It's like their bodies start to disintegrate. They look healthy from a distance, but as you got closer, they started to like shrivel and shit just didn't look right. So they stopped the boat before they even got to the island. Like, wait, what the fuck is going on with them kids? Everybody looking, everybody trying to figure out the fuck going on. Now these kids are like down in like squat mode. Like, what the fuck? So Rakisha like, let's go, let's just go. They hurry up, crank the boat back up, turn that shit around. They go back up and they look back and these kids are coming into the water, y'all. Fast as shit on all fours. Coming into the water. You don't see them swimming. You just see them entering the fucking water. You don't see no bubbles. You don't see nobody backstroking or breaststroking around this motherfucker. You just see them go in. That's it. Rakisha like, speed up. We got to go. Hurry up. We got to get back. Hurry up. So they're trying to rush back to the guy's house who boat it is. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, they don't know what the fuck going on. They scared. They don't know where these children come from or where they went. So they are rushing to get back to this man's like dock. They pull up and the dude is standing out there. He's standing out there like, come this way. And then you can see him like look behind the boat. And then he just takes off running. They can see him running from the boat like, what the fuck? Why is he running? And you know, they pull up to the boat and then get off the boat like, what the fuck? They turn around and look. And you can see these fucking kids in the water, y'all. You can see these kids like Michael Phelps fast swimming towards the motherfucking dock to come after them. Rakisha starts running. Her family started running. Everybody screaming and running. These kids come up out of the fucking water and chase them. Like, chase them to this man's house. This man opened the door. He like, y'all, hurry up. They run in the house. They close the door. When they close the door, you can just see little hands hitting the windows, the glass on the door. He like, what the fuck? What is that? Where did they come from? Like, who children at all? Like, we don't fucking know. They was on Cemetery Island. We don't fucking know. He like, y'all set foot on Cemetery Island? Like, yeah, we were looking for them. He like, oh, shit. Y'all done stirred up some shit now. Dude, put their ass out. Look, when them things gone, y'all gotta go, because y'all will not attract that shit to my house. What are you talking about? He like, that island is highly fucking cursed. He like, the land alone under that water is fucking cursed. Y'all set foot on the damn island. Y'all gotta go. So after a while, you didn't hear the kids beating no more. Dude checked to see if the coast was clear. The coast was clear. They got in the car. Rakisha got in the car. They closed the door. They looking around. They don't see nobody. Y'all, they get ready to go home. They are driving home. On the way home, Rakisha was like, can we stop and get me some medicine? Because my head hurting from everything that had been going on. So they go the opposite direction of the house. They drive like a mile down the fucking street to the store. She gets out. She goes into the store. She gets her medicine. Get back in the car. As they are driving back home, Quan and Nisa are walking up the street. The fuck? They pull over Quan and Nisa. These motherfuckers are like zombies. They just walking. They ain't looking at nobody. They just walking. Hey, Nisa, Quan, they just walking. The fuck is wrong with them? Parents get out the car. Baby, I'm so glad. Hug them. No emotion. No hugs back. No crying. It's dark as shit. They had to be cold. They was in that fucking water. They walking around them bathing, wet bathing suits still. They just walking. And the mom and them are hugging them like, oh my God, baby, you okay? They ain't show no emotion. No response to that shit. They were like snapping and nothing. Mom and them decided to put them in the car and take them to the hospital because something wasn't right. They wasn't talking. They wasn't responding. So they took them to the hospital. And the police, the doctor said that they were in shock. They were in shock. Like, just leave them alone. Give them some time. They're in shock. Like, from what? Nobody could figure out. Rakisha was like, maybe from, being in the lake. I don't know. Nobody could figure it out. A couple weeks roll around. And they hear Quan crying in the bathroom. So they go to the bathroom. They see his Quan crying. Like, are you okay? Quan ain't spoken in weeks. They asked Quan, are you okay? Quan just started crying. He like, take it out, take it out. He just hitting his head. Take it out, take it out. Like, take what out? What's wrong? What do you want me to take out? He like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Take it out. He just kept screaming, take it out. He don't want to see it. Take it out. And they like, take what out? He like, I don't want to see it. Kept covering his eye. I don't want to see it. Just take it out. I don't want to see it. And they like, take what out? They didn't know what the fuck was going on. They didn't know what the hell was going on. Then they get a phone call that Nisa's doing the same goddamn thing. She's just screaming, take it out. Take it out. I don't want to see it. Take it out. And they're like, what the fuck? So they decide to bring them together. Bring Nisa and Quan together to ask them what the fuck is going on. They're both still doing the same thing. Take it out. I don't want to see it. Take it out. I don't want to see it. So it's like, calm down, calm down. They could not get out of these kids what the fuck had them so upset. So they was trying everything. They took them to church and prayed and all that stuff. Nothing was getting them to open up to talk about what was going on. Y'all, the mom, Rakisha's mom, decided they were gonna like take them to a psychologist or like a psychologist. Basically, they wanted to take them to somebody that can put them under hypnosis, that knew what they was doing, that was certified, had degrees, to put them under hypnosis to recall what the fuck happened to them, because they don't know. Of course, Quan didn't want to do that shit because he was like, he didn't like people walking around in his head and all this crazy shit, but it had to be done because it was fucking with them. They was having night terrors. They couldn't sleep. They wouldn't eat from some of the shit they said they could see. It would like take their appetite. They wasn't eating. They were losing weight. All kind of shit. You could tell they were going through it. So they take them to this lady, which is like a kid psychologist, and she was able to hypnotize them. She hypnotized them separately in 2 different rooms without, either one of them being around to hear the story. And she said the story came back the same from both of them. She said what they said, she can't say if it's believable or not, but they had the same story. So basically, they told her that they were on that pontoon with other children. That, the kids came over and was like, who want to get on our pontoon with us? And they was like, we do. So they got on the pontoon with other kids, and they was out there in the water. They said the pontoon did pop. They said when the pontoon popped, Nisa and Quan both came off of it and landed in the water. When they looked up, they seen each other kind of close to each other, so they swam to each other. When they swam to each other, they said it felt like they were in a drain. Like, so they felt like they was in a drain, like they couldn't get away from it. They was fighting, but the current was so strong in this little drain area They couldn't get away from the shit. They said they was fighting. They was really trying to get away from this shit, and they couldn't. They said they felt their body like get sunken over into this damn drain, like right into the drain. And they said the next thing they remember was walking on the fucking street. They don't know how they got out the water. They don't know why they didn't drown if they was in the water for that long. They don't even know how the fuck they ended up on the street. They didn't know nothing. These kids had no fucking idea what was going on. But they swear they went into the water down. They swear it was a drain sucking all of the water in one place. They got caught up in that current. It sucked them down in there, and they don't remember shit else after that except for walking on that goddamn street late at night. These kids went missing like maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They didn't see them until like 10, 11 o'clock that night, and they was walking on the fucking street and had no idea how they got there. No idea how they got there. Not one. So, Dublin may not be the only place in Georgia that has a portal, because they can't explain how they got out of the water. They know no boat come rescue them. They didn't swim to the side, nothing. And in all actuality, Nisa says she remembers going down into the drain and losing breath. Like she said she couldn't hold her breath no more. She remembers losing breath. Like damn near dying. But you come out on a street and don't know how the fuck you got there. Like you feel yourself in this lake about to drown, and you feel this pressure sucking you down into the lake. You can't hold your breath that long. You trying to hold your breath. You feel yourself running out of breath, and then it's like you black out and you wake up walking on a fucking street almost a mile away from Lake Lanier. They can't explain it. The hypnotist lady said she said they didn't make it up. She said they clearly did not make that shit up at all. She said them kids saw what they said they saw. So I don't know, y'all, what the fuck is in the bottom of that lake, y'all. I do know Oscarville is down there. We all know Oscarville is down there, but we don't know what else is down there. And I just told y'all a story on Wednesday to let y'all know Dublin had a whole fucking portal to like the upside down. Like a whole fucking portal in Dublin, Georgia. So who's to say it ain't a portal in the lake too? I mean, it would explain why we got all those weird ass animals in the fucking lake. That it would explain the grabbing in the lake, because people don't say they get grabbed by fish. People say they get grabbed by hands. I got grabbed by hands. Thousands of fucking divers got grabbed by hands. That's why the divers don't go out there no more. They say that shit is like swimming through a big ass fucking cemetery with a bunch of limbs around. Something is always grabbing you, and it ain't no damn fish. It has fingers, and it's grabbing you in that fucking water. That's why divers won't even go down in that shit like that for fear of what the fuck is down there. So have fun this summer. Take your ass to them lakes you want to. Don't say auntie didn't warn your ass. You will be an Oscarville resident. If your ass plan on going to Lake Lanier this summer, go on and change your motherfucking address to 103 Oscarville Lane. Go on and call the insurance man. Put all your shit in the person that you love name, because your ass won't be returning. When I go, I'm not getting that water. You can bet your bottom fucking dollar I won't be getting that goddamn water. But yeah, be careful when you get in that water. Don't think them life jackets will save you. They won't. They won't. You could be the strongest fucking swimmer in the world, and you will get taken out by Lake Lanier. Please believe I've seen it happen. I've seen people that swim for a fucking living. We had a whole Olympic swimmer to die in Lake Lanier. This motherfucker swim for a living, and you die in this lake. That lake has a big fucking body count. So be careful if you go out there this year. I know it's going to be hot. Everybody going to want to get in the water and everything. All I can say is please be careful. First off, please be careful. Secondly, don't be out there drinking in that fucking water, because that's going to be the excuse when something snatch your ass up. Oh, they were drunk and fell off the boat. Don't be drinking while your ass is out there in that water, okay? Please be careful. Please be careful, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me for Storytime. Y'all are fucking amazing. I love y'all so much. I love y'all motherfuckers individually. Like high five. Shh, 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 shh. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for joining me for story time. I will see y'all again on Monday for 3 brand new stories in our creepy ass scary room. And everybody tell our creepy ass family member, ha. Yeah. Yeah, they can't let you out. We got you. No. So, thank you guys for being here. We love you guys. Y'all know what I say. Stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. I love you guys. Good night. Have a great weekend.